So good afternoon, Doc. I'd like you to shed some light on subject subdivisions. Maybe you could explain what subject subdivisions are and the types, the different types that exist.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Subject subdivisions are actually part of the subject headings, but these are placed against each subject heading to make the subject heading more specific. So they actually respond to one of the principles of making subject headings more direct and more specific. Usually, subject subdivisions tend to be confused in terms of their types because they are similar to the types of subject headings. Now, we have, just as we have types of subject headings like topical, form, chronological, geographic. Similarly, we have also subdivisions classified or grouped, identified in the same manner. We have subject subdivisions which are topical, some are form subdivisions, some are geographic, and others are chronological. Now, they become clearer when we give examples. If we have a subject heading which is topical, for example, agriculture, we can make it more specific by adding a subdivision which could be geographic. For example, if a book is discussing agriculture in Zambia, the subject is agriculture, but the subdivision is Zambia. It makes it more specific. So this subdivision, which is Zambia, is actually a geographic subdivision. Now, when it is attached to agriculture and then dash Zambia, it means it is agriculture in Zambia. We are not talking about agriculture in general or agriculture elsewhere, but it's agriculture in Zambia. Another example of how to use a form subdivision against a topical subject heading is, for example, you say agriculture as a topical heading, then dash dictionaries. It means that this particular book now is actually in the form of dictionary. It's agriculture, but in the form of dictionary. It's a dictionary of agricultural terms. Another example, agriculture encyclopedia. It means it's an encyclopedia of agriculture. We have encyclopedias usually. We have different topics there, but dealing with agriculture. Now we have another example where you can have, for example, Zambia dash atlases. So it is, the topic is Zambia, which is geographic heading, but the content inside there is a collection of maps on Zambia. So atlas is a form subdivision. What about a subdivision which is in the form of chronological? Subdivision in the form of chronological, an example that can be given is Zambia dash history, then dash 1964 to 2015. So here we are saying again, the subject is Zambia, but it's the history of Zambia, but now being specified, the time period is being specified by adding the number of years there, the period, okay, 1964 to 1950.
So, Doc, what would you say is the cause of confusion among students in or catalogers in general in understanding subject headings and subject subdivisions?
Yes, the confusion is for any novice in cataloging, in subject cataloging, and any student who is learning subject cataloging, is that subdivisions, the types of subdivisions are identified using the same terms as the types of subject headings. Yeah, that's where the confusion is, because you see a subject heading which is topical. I think you have also a subdivision which is topical. For example, you have mentioned Zambia.
Yeah.
Then you have a topical subdivision, geography.
Yeah.
Or agriculture.
Yeah.
That's topical.
Yeah. Or chemistry research.
Yeah.
Topical. I get it. Well, Doc, thank you. I think this will help clarify some of the misconceptions and just a misunderstanding. Really appreciate, Doc.
Thank you very much. I think the most important thing is practice.
Yeah. Practice.
And reading.
Yeah.
To understand.
Thank you. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah.